a regular practice for you? This must be happening very often, no? Hello, good evening. I guess you're on mute. I can't hear you. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Great. All right.
And what about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
And where are you connecting with me from?
I'm from Chhattisgarh. Have you heard about Chhattisgarh, ma'am?
Of course, I have heard. Of course, I've heard about Chhattisgarh. It's a state in India. Everybody knows about it, I'm sure.
In central India, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes. All right. I can't see your name here.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sachit Sahu.
Sachin, right? Sachit.
No. Yeah, it's Sachit
Sachit.
Sahu.
Yes. Sachit Sahu. So please tell me something about yourself before we start the session.
Okay, ma'am. As I told, my name is Sachit Sahu, and I am from Chhattisgarh. About my educational qualifications, so I have done my master's in mathematics and sociology, and I have also a bachelor degree in education. And currently, I am working as a chief municipal officer in a municipal council in the Department of Urban Department of Urban Administration and Development.
All right.
Government of Chhattisgarh. Yes.
And it seems that you are in your office right now. Is it so?
No. Actually, in my home. Yeah.
All right. All right. The ambience was like that of an office.
Yes.
Okay. So, and how many classes have you had with Clapingo, and have you noticed some difference in some progress in your speaking journey?
It's my ninth Clapingo session, and I improved so much in my communication in speaking skill. Before joining this app, I couldn't speak single sentence in English, and I feel hesitation and lack of confidence. So after joining this app, I improved. Yeah.
I'm very happy to hear that you are working on yourself and you're also noticing the difference. It is not only because of the app, because you are also willing to do and bring the changes in your speaking. Very, very happy to hear that, Sachit.
Thank you.
All right. So now, and before we start the session, how's the weather like in Chhattisgarh?
Today it's cloudy and humid weather.
Okay. It's not raining there?
And no. But upcoming 3 to 4 days, I should red and yellow alert for different district of my state.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am connecting with you from Delhi NCR, and till a few days back we were in a I'll say a flood-like situation, but then now we are praying for the rains to come back because it's extremely hot, dry and humid here now. So weather changes like that in Delhi. If you have ever come and visited Delhi, you would know that extreme heat and extreme cold.
Yes. So, ma'am, flood situation is now controlled in
Yes. It's
Delhi,
absolutely in control. Yes, because it has not been raining for past few days, and that's why it's very hot and humid now. Okay. So Sachit, please continue.
Actually, I want to know your opinion. Delhi NCR is our capital region. Okay.
Yes.
And our whole country run by that city. And this year it's a very dangerous situation. Flood situation is very dangerous. So what is your opinion? What is your basic problem, and what is reason of that problem? I think every year Delhi has that type of problem every year.
Not every year. I think this sort of situation has, befallen on Delhi first time after 1978. Yes, before that, because Haryana, that dam is opened finally when it is over flooded, it is opened. Hathini Kund Barrage, we call it. It's a dam.
Yes.
When that water is released from Haryana's side, waters flow into river Yamuna of Delhi. So that's how the level rises during rains. But the flood-like situation has come after probably 45 years. Before that, I have never seen, I'm 40 years old, I never heard of this kind of a situation in Delhi. But yes, the water level rises sometimes as far as Yamuna River is concerned because of Hathini Barrage Kund. The water is released to the side of Delhi. That's how we have understood it. Plus, yes, alerts could have been raised. Red alert could have been raised. People could have been evacuated because it was raining very heavily this year.
Okay.
So maybe a little, proactiveness from the side of government could have helped people more, especially those who are living in the lower areas of Delhi. The very old Delhi, like the old Delhi areas have been affected really badly. Because after that, the new Delhi that was constructed is a little higher in level, but the lower levels are flooded. However, the South Delhi area is totally unimpacted. There's no impact of the floods in South Delhi and West Delhi. But yes, East Delhi and North Delhi was drowning. The situation is under control now.
Okay. So, ma'am, unplanned development is also a problem. It's also a cause of that situation. Unplanned development in Yamuna Bank.
Unplanned development, yes. I'll say that. I'll agree to it.
And there is a large number of unregularized colony.
Yes,
and illegal colonies are
illegal
developed
colonies.
by
Yes.
by
various builders. Yes. And evacuating those colonies is also a very big task. It's not easy to relocate those people. They are not ready to leave their homes now. And government cannot, pressurize beyond a level. It will be unfair for those people because they bought it from somebody. Now, these such things, I believe, should be controlled right in the beginning, not after people have been living there for 40-50 years.
Okay.
So it was basically unplanned situation.
So after flood situation, all type of service like drinking water supply and other resumed successfully this time.
I'm not very sure of that but water levels are under control. See, I am not living exactly inside Delhi. I am living in NCR, that is Gurgaon. It's adjacent to Delhi, yes. We commute to Delhi very often, but thankfully the area which is, the borderline area of Delhi and Gurgaon is safe. Though we had water logging, but no flood-like situation here. So I watched everything on news, just the way you did. But then we also had a fear because we have relatives and friends in Delhi. So we got updates from them also. Now situation is under control for sure.
Okay. Noida is also safe.
Yes. Noida was, constructed or planned. Noida is one of the best planned cities in India. Yes, it was. Noida, Chandigarh, these are very well planned cities. So I'm sure they will always have less effect in case of floods or any other, calamities. But yes, Noida and Delhi both are, connected by river Yamuna. So you can never be very sure. The situation can turn anytime. Yes, we should be prepared for it. Government should be prepared. All right. So Sachit, did you get time to go through the topic of the day?
Yeah, I read once.
And what is it?
And it's about bizarre.
Yes, a bizarre situation.
Surprise.
Yes. So let's first try to understand if you have ever faced such a situation in your life, any bizarre situation that you were not prepared for and you were surprised and shocked when that thing was, you came close to that kind of a situation. Has it happened in your life ever?
Yeah, sometime. Suddenly some people come to my office and she started shouting, and so that situation is actually I am working in a municipal council.
Yes.
And in municipal corporation and council are directly connected with people when we provide various type of facilities. So
Right.
sometimes, sometimes they come to office and starting shouting. Okay, so that is a very awkward situation for me, and I try to handle it. Yeah. So this type of situation frequently I face in my office.
So I'm sure that is a regular practice for you. This must be happening very often, no?
Yes, it's a regular practice. In every
Because,
month, one or two situation is created.
right, because in India, we are very happily used to blaming the authorities for everything. So you
Yeah,
are working at such a place, municipal corporation office is such a place that every
yeah,
person would go first of all to complain about the infrastructure, especially.
yeah.
Yes.
So
So how do you deal with such a situation?
actually, I try to calm down them, and I describe the actual situation. Okay, and I give completely information about their uh, complaint and their topic. Yeah.
So,
So most of time they convinced, and yeah, that's all.
so you give them complete and true information about the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Actually, most
That
of the time
helps.
they don't know about the official process. Okay, they think they applied and their uh, problem will solve, yeah,
Will be
easily.
solved,
But
exactly.
they are in every office there is a established procedure for any resolve any complaint.
Right, right,
So
right.
yeah, but people are most of them they are not aware about that.
Okay. So
Yeah,
after you give them true information with
yeah.
honest heart,
They
and you
yeah.
also assure them that you will try to fix the problem as soon as possible or get,
Yes. Then they are satisfied and they convinced.
they are convinced. Okay,
They are
great.
convinced. Yeah.
Yes. So we'll say, I give them complete information. At one place you said complain. It's complain.
Complain. Yeah.
Yes, complain or complaint. And right in the beginning, when you said that you have uh, subscribed to Clapingo app, I heard ape.
Yes. Yes.
It's app.
App.
Yes, app. So when you call it ape, it's a different word altogether. APE is a different word. It's a
Yeah.
kind of a chimpanzee or a very large monkey that lives in jungles. Is called an ape, APE. However,
Yeah.
here you meant APP, that is app.
App.
Yes. So we'll stick to app. So when we mix the pronunciation of two words, sometimes the meaning completely changes. So we don't want that. So we'll call it
Yeah.
app.
Actually, my accent is affected my local dialect Chhattisgarhi.
That's
Okay.
okay. I understand.
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
understand. But when you
Yeah.
are working on your English, I am sure you can be a little mindful while using
Yeah.
them. And people
Yeah.
who are interacting with you will also
Yeah.
learn from you. Say, for example, dengue is one word. We all mispronounce it. We used to
Okay.
mispronounce it. We call it dengue,
Dengue.
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the word is correct pronunciation is dengue.
Dengue.
So
Yeah.
while talking to people, if you call it dengue every time you use it, people will learn it from you and they will start
Yeah.
using it the way it is
I
used by
think dengue is very usual and people is very aware. But
yes.
if I say that is dengue, so they couldn't understand and they think what is dengue? Yeah. So
So for
dengue is
once you can tell them,
very yeah
most people will understand that what you're trying to say is dengue
dengue. Yeah.
only. It's the same thing. And many
Yeah.
people, they will pick it from you. That's how people
Yeah.
learn. See, I'll tell you, Sachit, people around us are not always judging us. They're also picking words from us to improve
Yeah.
their English or to improve or to work on their own habits for their benefit. So rather than shying away from using the correct word or pronunciation, just use it. You never know when you are helping others also. They will also benefit from you. Okay. Now there is one situation given in your prompt of the day. Let me pose that one situation in front of you. Suppose you went for a walk in the morning to a garden or to an open area somewhere, and you find a bag lying there, which is full of money. Now it has 10 CR, 10 crore. It's a huge amount. The bag is full of money. The moment you open it, you see a blood-stained chit on it. And the note says, don't. That's it. Just one word is written there. But below that one word, there is a pack of 10 CR. What will you do? How will you react to the situation?
Yeah, I think 10 CR is a big amount, but that situation, that situation, first of all, I call police.
Okay.
Because there is the blood stand and they write a letter that don't. So it's very suspected, and so that's why I will call police.
So
without tapping in a greed.
Okay, so you will not give in to the greed at all?
Yes, yeah, of course.
In the morning only, I was talking to a wonderful lady. She was very jolly and happy person.
Actually, every person is running after money.
Money,
and
yes.
10 CR are there. So I think it's not a very simple. There is some suspected and some dangerous thing there.
So what you're trying to say is, it is suspicious.
Suspicious, yeah.
Suspicious or dangerous.
Dangerous.
Okay, the correct word here to use is not suspectful, suspicious.
Suspicious, yeah.
So the entire situation is very suspicious. So, and I will not give in to the greed. I will not give in to my greed. Rather, I will call the police. Right?
Yeah.
Very calm and stable of you. I can see in the morning today only, I was talking to a lady. She was very happy-go-lucky person. And she very openly told me she had the same situation. And she told me, I'll not listen to anybody. I'll just pick up the bag and run to my home. I said, what after that? Yeah, I'll see whatever happens. I'll take the money at least to my home once. So, okay. And if I ask you to imagine what could have happened behind that one bag, who could have written that note? If I ask you to imagine the situation from your point of view, what do you think it could have been? Where did that money come from? Where did that blood-stained note come from?
Yeah, I think it may be money looted from any home, okay, and there is some
any home. There'll be 10 here.
And I think it's they are struggling for that bag, and some people come there and they left and they run away. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now let me mold the situation for you slightly. You were passing from a window, and you saw IT cars, income tax department cars and vans rushing towards one house, and you were just crossing by that home. And it was a raid. It was you could very clearly see that it was a raid at that house. Maybe it was a politician's house or whatever it was. And the moment you were passing from the window, a bag is dropped from above, because I have actually known people who did this.
Okay.
The moment the IT van, the IT car reached their home, they accumulated their jewelry and money and they threw it out of window in their garden.
Yeah.
It was a momentary relief. The raid, the income tax department is going to find that also. But here in this situation, you are lucky enough that it fell right next to you. Would you pick it up now and run? Or you will be again, in the same shoes? I'll go and talk to those people. Whatever comes to your mind, please let me know. What will you do?
I think if IT official saw that bag okay, dropping my in front of me. So I very honestly I give them. If they
No, no,
don't,
no.
so I
They haven't
I
seen. They haven't seen it. They don't do. They have no idea. It is probably towards the backside of the house. And by
okay.
chance, it's early morning. It's probably 4 or 4:30 in the morning. It's still dark. People are still waking up. I mean, most of the people don't wake up at 4:30. But you woke up that morning. You were going out for a walk, and you were lucky enough that a bag drops right in front of you. What will you do? And what do you expect to find inside the bag?
Yeah, I think I raise that bag and go to home. Yeah.
And what happens when you open it? How will you
Yeah,
explain the
open.
situation to your family?
Yeah, actually, I ask, honestly, I share that exactly situation uh, happened, okay, that morning with my family. And yeah,
And that you were lucky enough.
yeah.
Okay, in that case, you will use the money. You will keep it.
No, I don't use that money, but I actually, I saved that money, and after some day, after IT raid, and that family come to me and ask me that money, so I,
You
uh,
will return it.
yeah, I returned it.
Oh God, that is for sure a black money, right? There is no doubt
Yeah,
about it that it's their
yeah.
black money. Otherwise, they would have not thrown it. Even the family has no idea that you picked the bag.
Okay, so that I will use.
My God, finally you said that you will use it.
Yes, yes, yes. If
Okay.
I am very safe in that situation, okay,
Yes.
that family don't know that bag is picked with by me. Okay, so there is no person who see with that bag. So yeah, that is mine. That will be mine bag. Okay, money is also and that
That would be,
ornament gold.
yeah,
Yeah,
that will be my money. Right.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, finally, I'm glad you chose the bag at least in one situation. Okay. Can you think of any other bizarre situation that you might have experienced in your life or in a friend's life? Probably you helped him or her get out of that sort of a situation.
Oh, no, I think exactly I don't I recall this time, but I never felt this type of situation.
Okay, no bizarre situations have taken place.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes, yes.
So in that case, you please tell me a little about your routine, whatever you do in the mornings.
Okay, so every day,
In the mornings on a weekend.
okay, in the weekend, so every day I woke up, wake up
Wake.
5:30. Yeah, wake up
I wake up
5:30 and
I wake up at
yes,
5:30.
I 5:30 and I take some lukewarm water with lemon. Okay, and after I brush my teeth, okay, then after I do some exercise and pranayam. After that, I read books. Then I take bath. Yeah, then
Which
take
books
a
do you
break.
read? You read some
Uh,
book every morning?
Yeah, every morning I read book. When I started my spoken English journey, so that I started read book in English, and before that I study Hindi books. Now this time I studying that.
Okay, the psychology of money, that's great.
Yeah, I just started. Actually, I am learning investing also.
Okay,
Yeah,
investments.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
investing.
okay. That's great. You know what, Sachit? When you are practicing a language in all four ways, you
Yeah,
become a master of it very fast. You are reading, you are listening to your tutors or to other people, you are speaking also, right? And you should start writing also. That will help you. Do you write also in English?
no, no, but no, I'm this time I'm working in three, like reading and listening, but I just planning to write every day one paragraph, one paper, yeah,
Yes, that's
about
a
my
very good
daily
idea.
routine. Yeah, yeah, my daily routine, some a situation that happened in my office and
Like a
in it.
diary entry, you want to say?
Yeah, just for improving my English. Yeah.
Yes, and it's a very good habit, by the way. I have seen that people who are in a habit of diary writing sleep really well. It is like talking to somebody who listens to you very, peacefully and calmly. It's a very good
Yeah,
habit you can develop.
actually, it's declutter our thoughts,
Yes,
negative thoughts when I write down.
yes, it will declutter
So
your mind. So well said.
yeah.
Yes. So
So
you
that's why
can do
it's
one
very
more
good
thing.
habit.
You can do one more thing. The book that you've started reading, say you read one page every morning, one page or 2 pages or 3 pages, whatever you have read. Try to write that information in short for your own reference. Whatever you have
Okay.
understood or learned, that is also a very good habit. So your mind becomes sharp enough to receive the information and also to share it.
Okay, yes.
So rather than sharing it with somebody, why don't you write a paragraph about it? One small paragraph, maybe 5-6 lines about whatever you have learned. And when you are reading, you will come across a few words that you don't know. So you go and look for those words in a dictionary, find the correct pronunciation of those words on Google, right?
Okay.
Now, the words that you found were new for you, try to use those words in your paragraph. That's most important.
Okay.
That is one way of improving your vocabulary. See, there are times when we know the word, when we know what we are trying to say, but we struggle to find that one correct word, right? We do.
Yes.
So the only solution to that problem is you read daily and you learn one word or 2 words on a daily basis. So how will you learn it? When you don't have many people to talk to, so you simply write it down in a paragraph. If you're reading 4 pages every day, I'll suggest you start reading only 2 pages every day, and rest of the time you save for writing the information that you have understood.
Okay.
And make sure that you use at least 2 new words from the pages into your paragraph. Okay.